Hi, I'm Edmund Doug. I'm 12 years old, and this is my big buddy Doug.
Okay. So how long have you been together with Doug?
5 years.
Been together for 5 years. Okay. And what sorts of things do you enjoy doing on the weekend?
Cycling and swimming.
Yeah. And how often? Can you just say how often you do things together?
Every week on Saturday.
And so how long did you say you'd been together?
Around 5 years.
5 years, so that's quite a long time. Okay, and so what made you, how come that happened? Like what happened to your dad, do you mind me asking?
Yeah, he's in China getting his PhD.
Can you describe what the relationship with Doug feels like to you?
He's just like my other dad.
He's like your other dad. Fantastic. Tell me what the best thing is about your big buddy. What?
I think Doug is very flexible and would do anything I want to do.
Okay, yeah.
A pushover.
Why does that feel good? Why is that good for you?
So I can do what I want.
Okay, so what sorts of ideas? Tell me about what sorts of ideas bubble up in your head about what you want to do.
Sometimes they can be crazy, like jumping off a bridge or a river.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, and he'll go along. He'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Doug Dallimore. I'm a lot older than I'm a granddaddy, and this is my little buddy Edmund, who I've known for 5 years, and we get to meet every Saturday afternoon, and I sort of go with the flow. Mostly it's doing outdoor things, sports, ranging from swimming at the beach or the pool, tennis, soccer, climbing trees, rock climbing, fishing.
And do you ever think, gosh, what's he going to come up with next?
Yes, Edmund's got a very fertile imagination. It was so good he actually got on Let's Get Invented, the program on Channel 3, TV3.
And can you tell us about your natural family?
Yes, I'm married. I've got 3 adult children. I've got 3 grandsons, aged 2, 3.5 and 5. And I understand number 4 is coming in December.
Right, so you're busy, hey, with it.
Well, they actually live in Brisbane, so I don't get to see them too often. They've been there for 2 or 3 years.
Okay, yeah. And so what inspired you to become a big buddy? Why?
I suppose I've always, through my own children and relatives, always have really like talking to young kids and mentoring them and helping them with things. I just get a real kick out of that. I was looking around for something to do, and I just happened to come across a little ad in the Herald 5 or 6 years ago, Big Buddy, and I looked at that and it really did appeal to me.
How has the process been? How was it for you? The process?
It's quite a challenging process because they have to be very, very careful. So there were police checks and a discussion with a psychologist and all that sort of thing. So they really do delve into the prospective Big Buddy. Do a very thorough job. They talk to your spouse, they talk to other family relatives just to get a good feel. They do say they don't want you to be a super duper person, they just want you to be a regular male adult and just do things that boys and dads like to do.
And can you see changes with Edmund over that fight? You know, what have you seen?
Edmund has, I suppose at age 7, I was a bit challenged because it was the first time I'd been there for several years, and he had some wacky ideas, but he's like a regular kid. He just wants to do boy stuff, very fertile imagination, and I think probably after about 3 or 6 months we got into a good working relationship. We get on very well together.
Yeah. And there's obviously ethnic differences between you. Has there ever been any issues around different ethnicities?
No, Edmund obviously has a Chinese mum and a Chinese dad. He was actually born in New Zealand, so he's very competent bilingual, speaks very good English, not really a challenge, and his mum is just totally over the moon with Edmund being in Big Buddy and part of the Big Buddy program, and is fully supportive. And we sort of have developed into doing some family things that 3 or 4 times a year we'll get together with my family and Edmund's family, have a meal together.
Fantastic. That's really, really good. Yeah, great story.